Hey, I'm Chris from Las Vegas, and I haven't done one of these in a long time, and I've been inspired from the new NAMM Keytar, so I decided to do a review, okay? This has been on my mind for a really long time, so I wanted to do a comparison review of classic Keytar in comparison to modern day Keytars. What I have here is a Roland Axis, totally from 1981. And right next to it is the new Roland Edge, okay? Now, doing my history on the Keytars, if you look it up online, you'll notice that all the other Roland Accesses, only the Roland Access has aftertouch. The Roland Axe1, the Roland Axe7, they didn't have aftertouch. The synth, I believe the Roland Axe synth, that one had aftertouch. Now, why is aftertouch so important? There's like so much you could do with expression when it comes to Keytar, okay? Now let's give it a listen, all right? Here is the Edge. Oh, by the way, I haven't been doing these for a while because I've been working on my shredding and I've been working on my practicing. And I just want to be better at this and have fun. The new Keytars that are coming out from NAMM 2019 have totally inspired me. So I want to get some new gear and write some new music. Okay. Aftertouch, alright? It has to do with how long you're holding it, how hard you're holding the note. But basically, let's see. Now the Axis. Okay. Okay, now the big differences. So, what are the big differences between the two Keytars? One is a MIDI controller. This one, you have to plug into another synthesizer or a sound module, and I like doing that. And it was supposed to give keyboardists more freedom on stage in order to do a great performance, basically. This is totally from 1981. I love that one. This is the new one from 2018. The biggest differences are, this one has a sound engine in it, this one doesn't. I love the action on all the old stuff, but I'm gonna be honest, I think this is my last classic Keytar. The upkeep on getting some vintage Keytar is a little bit too expensive for me. I mean, as soon as I got this one, I decided that I was gonna find a good shop to bring all my keyboards to in Vegas, just in case any of them break. And it's a good investment too, to find a good shop that's going to be able to repair all your stuff for a good price. But basically, what I love about the new Keytars and why I'm so inspired by NAMM is that they're cloning a lot of old Keytars, making brand new ones, right? Korg just made a brand new RK100, right? Between the two of them, I like the first one, man. The old RK100, if you hook it up to like a Korg Voca, dude, that sounds awesome, man. If I could, and I will do another review on Keytars, I will compare these two. I think I did a short one on that like last year. But basically, the evolution of Keytars has brought on like a whole different face, especially since the technology has advanced and performance has gotten heavier on stage for keyboardists. With electronic music and DJs, the Keytars have been more and more like accepted. And I love that you could be free on stage and you could be a MIDI controller player or a synthesizer player and still run around and like kill it. But what is really cool about the Korg RK100s is they're a lightning bolt, man. They're a lightning bolt, okay? Hold on. Now the RK100s, and this is why I fell in love with them. If you look at the shape, it's the shape of a lightning bolt, right? So you're playing like a lightning bolt. The original, it doesn't have as much as the shape as the lightning bolt, but it still is cool. You can still see there's a lightning bolt in there. Now, just like the Rolands, the biggest difference is from the original, as the original RK100, it's just a MIDI controller, a big heavy MIDI controller, by the way. It just can play sounds off of another keytar or keyboard or synthesizer or sound module. This one, it's got its own sound engine, right? So if the new like Keytars from Korg, if they have a different sound engine in them, I will get one. Basically, that one has the Micro Korg XL sound engine. I don't like a lot of the sounds on it, and you can't modify the sounds unless you hook it up to a computer. And the whole deal is, I play music all DAW-less because my internet here kind of sucks. So every time I try to record something off of Ableton, which I suck at, none of it like came out. It kept freezing. The site would like crash on me. So I decided to get a whole bunch of like old gear from the 80s and just like record like they used to. Basically, everything I'm recording lately is on floppy disks. And I have to like change them over to a disk drive if I ever get my internet working right. I'm doing everything on my phone, basically, even on my website. NAMM has got me super excited. I would like to get the new Behringer MS-101. That's the keytar that I'm feeling because it's supposed to be a clone of the Roland SH-101. I love the sounds of that. It's got a lot of fat bass on it. You could manipulate the envelope of of the sounds, but also it's so cool because it's the tiniest little keytar and it's the clone of the original, and that's why I want it. There's a couple of other ones as well. I believe there's the new Yamaha Sonogenic. That one looks cool. It's another clone, if you ask me. It looks like a clone of the Vocaloid. It looks like the Caucasian version of the Vocaloid. The Vocaloid was, it's like a keytar from Japan. It sings. Basically, you could type song lyrics in it and it will sing the song lyrics and the melody that you play, which is awesome, but it only does it in Japanese. This new Sonogenic, it doesn't do that at all. You would think it would do that for English because they'd probably make a lot of money. But English has a lot of nuance in it as far as language. So as far as making a program to write in lyrics and then play them in English would be really, really complicated for a little keytar. But what they did do to it is they took the Sonogenic, they basically took the Vocaloid and they put in software in it so you could play songs over your phone via Bluetooth and MIDI, which is kind of awesome. Which is also what the what all the new keytars could do. You can hook up on your phone, on your Roland, and do it all off of MIDI, the Bluetooth MIDI. But what really gets me excited about these new instruments is people, they want to create new instruments so they can make new music. And I'm all for that. I'm all for doing music to inspire yourself, to make yourself better every day. Just to get out there. Creating makes you stronger and better, and a better person. I'm surrounded by like keytars right now. This is the guest room. I got kicked out of the garage. Now I'm in the guest room. This is not my bedroom. I still play music way too loud and my roommates still tell me to turn it down. I'm playing music to keep me out of trouble. I live in Las Vegas. Oh, one more thing about NAMM. Why doesn't NAMM come to Las Vegas, man? Las Vegas has the most like conventions of like the entire country. Why doesn't NAMM come to Vegas? Okay, that's my quick rant and comparison of these two Keytars and NAMM. And I hope everyone's having an awesome day. I'm just doing this really fast before I go to work. I haven't done one of these in a while. I hope everyone's being awesome.